Hey guys, welcome back to a new recording of What If Deku Had the Speed Force Part 4. This is on a long line a new line of What If series for My Hero Academia. I hope you enjoy. If you do, like and subscribe. Also, I do have an apology to make, so let's get this side over and done with. I'm sorry last video ended so suddenly. My sister walked in, she'd lost her AirPods and I needed to find them for her. She found them, it's all good now, so I can continue with recording. We're about to get to an interesting part. Don't worry, last part was going to end there anyway. I was just going to do my beg thing I do at the end of the video and the beginning of the video. Just trying to grow my channel, you know. Only like 90% of you aren't subscribed that watch my videos, so it helps if you do subscribe and, you know, just help me boost me through this world. My next goal is 250 subscribers, which I'll probably hit in like a year, but you know, I've got a year to waste. I've quarantine and all that. Anyway, let's get right into the video, right in there. So, USJ is about to happen, but before then, Deku has just finished the All Might training. He realised he did one of the best in the class. Not quite Shoto good, but he still did good. He's happy with what he's done. Then USJ happens. So they get to USJ. All Might, of course, he's run around, saved a bunch of people. Deku realised he saved a bunch of people, but he also knows about his time limit, which is bad because of everything that's going to happen today. So of course, All Might stays at home as they all go on a school trip to USJ. Deku realises the three fingers, and that is when the issue. USJ tech happens. They all realise that they get teleported to different places. He's still with Mineta and Tsuyu, and then he realises, oh no, I'm in trouble here. He gets attacked by a shark. Luckily, he gets pushed out the way. That's when Deku's like, oh no, I'm in real trouble here. The boat starts to sink. Then he comes up with a plan. This is where it varies from differently. So, he knows that his fingers can heal. So, what he decides to do is to use his speed to run around in a tornado. This will create some sort of vortex where they'll all be chucked in. This is when he wants the frog to pick him out of his own vortex that he's going to create. Then he's going to put finger shoots at the side to spin the water even more and keep the spinning sustained. Then, what he wants Mineta to do is to chuck in a bunch of his sticky grapes in as many times as possible to get all the heroes stuck in a clump. This, of course, with his finger flicks, it's enough pressure to keep the whirlwind going. His speed is enough pressure to build up the whirlwind, and he heals all his fingers back by the time, within 5 minutes, basically. I've decided to do 5 minutes because it's only a broken finger. They don't take long to heal anyway, and actually, they don't hurt as much as a broken arm, nowhere near as much. I'm pretty sure anyway, because I've had a broken finger before. I've not had a broken arm. I didn't notice I had a broken finger, but I'm pretty sure I've noticed if my whole arm was broken. Anyway, so the plan works. They execute off perfectly, and this only works because of what Deku did on the beach. This beach training, I've not mentioned it yet because I wanted to keep it secret, but he could run on water. He knew about this, and he could only do it when he pushed to 100% of the speed force, or 100% of what he could do. So he was pretty tired afterwards, but he fast metabolisms, it's all sorted out. Anyway, so he's taken out the villains of the boat. Then he goes to the centre to help. This is after everyone's done everything, so he realises that there's a Nomu there. And as I was fighting that Nomu, he's got his face smashed in. So what does Deku do straight away? He runs in 400 miles per hour, and goes 100%. Smash. Boom. Big shock waves, bigger than usual because he's got this speed boost from the 400. The Nomu actually feels this because you got to think he's 100%. So what the Speed Force has done, it's used most of its power to reinforce Deku's hand. This means that from his 100%, he had probably about quite a lot more power than All Might. Let me explain why. So the stockpiling quirk goes stronger as further they go on. So when it got stockpiled to Deku, One for All was originally more powerful, but his arm would always break when he used it because there wasn't enough power to like take the reinforcement from it. So he could never actually use 100%. So let's see, like when his arm was almost broken, he was at his 1,000,000% was only about 60% of an All Might's punch. So he hit this dude with 100%, and I mean 100%. Like even the Nomu felt it, but then that's when Deku realized, oh my god, this dude's powerful, but he does actually damage the Nomu quite a bit. Let me explain why. This is because Aizawa is using his quirk still on the Nomu and realised that he's as strong and actually did some damage to it. Anyway, this is when Aizawa's like, you need to save the kids, and what Deku does, he actually runs in there after he's hit the Nomu. Even though he's got his broken arm, he uses the shockwave from the Nomu, everybody's shocked, to get everyone in a close proximity out of there, and because of his speed, he gets everybody at a safe distance. This is when people say to him, this is when all the Bakugo, Kirishima, Todoroki all start coming to like basically fend off the Nomu, and they say to Deku, you've got to get him out there. Ida's now here, so he runs around kicking all the weak villains. Basically, what they're doing is they're all picking off the weak villains whilst Deku actually runs, because he can run faster than Ida at this point. He runs to get All Might. Deku and All Might then both run back at the same speed. This is when Shigaraki is getting like mad. He's scratching his neck like, oh Might's gonna be here soon. Where is he? He's like, where is he? And Deku and All Might are running back as fast as they can. All Might jumping in the air, Deku running across the ground as fast as he can. And they make it there, but something's changed. Sorry, I thought I had somebody. Anyway, so they've made it there. They're both there safe. They're both there fine, and they're both ready to fight. By now, because of the run, Deku's actually got a healed arm now, so he's all ready to fight. He's fully prepared. So, All Might goes in to fight the Nomu, but he's not as strong as he was because he's been training Deku, which means that he isn't actually able to beat the Nomu. So, he dies. That's right. He pulls up a fight, he does a 300 punch, he goes plus ultra, and that's when he gets a tap from Shigaraki in the hand. He punches, he tries his best, and Deku actually goes in to help him. They're like fighting together. Deku's punching him, distracting the Nomu whilst All Might's fighting. That's when Shigaraki and the portal guy go to reach out for Deku to basically grab him and burn off his face. All Might realizes this and uses his speed not to push Deku out the way. He's not there yet. He uses it to jump in front of Deku. This is because he realized that Deku's momentum had already been pushing him. Deku realizes this, bumps into All Might, and then gets hit by Nomu. He's knocked out. he wakes up in a black vortex, what looks like misty, and that's when he sees a misty, faded out figure of All Might in his super form, like his strong form, and the mist starts to fade away to see that it is All Might. All Might is talking to him. He tells him about a move, tells him that he's done well, tells him that it's your turn next. Deku's there, eyes full of tears, as he begs All Might, no, you can't go yet, it's not your time. And this is when he's informed about the move, United States of Smash. So what Deku does is he tells everybody to leave. He's gonna fight the villain. Aizawa doesn't like this, but he's too badly injured and blacks out. This is where I'm gonna leave it this episode. What a good cliffhanger, right? Well, not really cliffhanger. Anyway, I'd like you to subscribe. You've been a banging audience so far. Tell me if you like this, what if, tell me if you want to finish this. And I'm actually going to put a like cap on this episode. If you want this episode to come out tomorrow, next episode to come out tomorrow, this episode needs to get 5 likes. When it gets 5 likes, I'll release this episode. I'll release the part 5 early. So that's all I'm asking. 5 likes, that's not too many. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye.